Guess who's back in the win column? Toronto. Toronto's back in the win column. Finally. Oh god. I say finally. They only lost what, 2 regulation games in a row. But so good. So good. So good, so good, so good. Oh, I actually got a good sleep last night too, which is awesome. So Toronto wins 5-1 against Washington Capitals, who are now a wild card team who looks to surpass Philadelphia for that 3rd spot in the Metro. And they're coming in against a Toronto team which had Auston Matthews as a game time decision. They've got Morgan Riley off day to day. You got Evanson gone for at least a week. You got Yarny still out. You got Marner still out. And you're like, what's going to happen? You look at the lineup and you got Benoit playing with Timmins, and you're like, oh, okay, we'll see how it goes. I like Benoit. Timmins, he makes some decisions, questionable ones, something like I would do as a forward playing defense, but they got the job done. Liljegren was out, so Mark Giordano's back. McCabe's still in there. Brody's still in there. Lyubushkin's still in there. Okay, so here we go. Game starts. We still got that Holmberg, Robertson, Nye's line as well. I don't know how this is going to go. So watching the game, and we're going, and they're talking about, the Leafs started early last time, so we got to be ready for it. And they got some chances. And then it's Mark Giordano for just putting one on net. And it goes in, and it's welcome back to the lineup, Mark. And he scores his 2nd of the year. And I think they said his first goal was against Washington too. I don't really remember, to be honest with you. But it's the 2nd of the year. Welcome back. Leafs are up 1-0. And Leafs are dominating. Like, if you look at the score, like the shot clock, when like it got to the 2nd period, at one point I blinked. I'm like, holy crap, it's like 25-12. Wow. And that was like the trend all game. The Leafs are just peppering goalies. And Lindgren played all right. He played all right. So it's 1-0. And then it ends up being 2-0. And it's Tyler Bertuzzi. And he does the most Tyler Bertuzzi thing you could expect. Auston Matthews has the puck. He's holding it off. Guys don't know what to do. He feeds it over to, I don't even know what D-man it was. And they put it on net, and Tyler Bertuzzi's there in front of the net. And then the puck goes behind the net, so Tyler Bertuzzi goes, I'm going to go get that puck. And then he looks back quick, and he's like, that goalie's not in net yet. So he fires it off Lindgren's back, and it goes in, and it's 2-0. And he celebrates hard. He does the fist bump, and it's awesome. So it makes it 2-0. Nick Dowd, who I thought Toronto might try to get, but then Washington went on this crazy run. He tips one in to make it 2-1. By the way, Joseph Woll had a great bounce-back game. I don't even think he played too bad last game. There was a few that he'd want back, like the Luke Hughes, but this one was a good tip. Makes it 2-1, and we're like, okay. Oh, it's going to be one of these. And then the 4th line goes out, and Connor Dewar in front of the net, battling with the D-man. Reeves is around there as well, and the puck gets through, and he just does like a turning spin, smacks the puck in. It's like a 180 spin, puts it in. His first is a Leaf, 11th of the year, and it's 3-1. So we go into the 3rd period, Leafs are up 3-1, and early on, it's John Tavares. He had a great defensive play, and they go the other way. He had many great defensive plays tonight, and it was awesome. It was like his mindset was, I am not going to screw this up. Last game was immature, which for him and the rest of the team, I don't know why I air quoted it. It was. And tonight he's like, I'm going to play a mature game. And he did. Anyway, he goes, and it's a 3-on-1. William Nylander's the top of the triangle, but he's going down the left side. So if he goes to Willie, that takes away the one-timer. So he's like, I'm just going to go to Bobby McMahon. And he does. Bobby McMahon shoots. And Lindgren gets a piece of it. And then William Nylander just takes the defenseman with him into the front of the net, and it goes off Jensen's foot and in, and it makes it 4-1, and it's awesome. I thought it was like William Nylander's goal, but he didn't celebrate, and he just skated right to Bob McMahon. I'm like, that's cool. And then Trevor Van Riemsdyk gets pressured by Max Domi behind the net, gives up the puck, and Lindgren's not in the net in time because he's not ready to tend the goal. Steve Dangle. Bertuzzi scores his 2nd of the game to make it 5-1. And it was awesome. And Toronto outshot Washington 48-24, and Joseph Woll outplayed Lindgren. And Toronto outplayed Washington everywhere. Special teams, especially Washington's power play, which is like they said it was like 32.9% since the All-Star break, which is like 2nd best to like Pittsburgh's 33%, like when they won the Cup, one of the years. And then just a little bit better than Detroit from 0-2-0-3 or whatever. So they were on fire, but they couldn't do anything against this Leafs penalty kill that doesn't have Mitch Marner, that doesn't have Calle Jarnkrok. So it's awesome. And then Austin Matthews, he had 10 shots this game. That last shift had, I think, 4 himself. And it was just, how's this guy not scoring? And it was like Lindgren was just like, I'm just not going to allow Austin to score. That's my goal now. He's not getting 60 against me. He's going to get 60 next game. He was on fire. God, 10 shots on goal. So many attempts. I was ready to celebrate. 60. That's right. I guess he plays Buffalo. Just get a hat trick on Saturday, Austin. Just get a hat trick on Saturday. Everyone, we'll see you against Buffalo. Take care. Have a good one. It's Buffalo on a back-to-back, so it's either Toronto's going to dominate and Austin Matthews is going to get a hat trick, or somehow they're going to lose. It's one way or the other. It's domination or Toronto loses. There's no close game. All right, take care, everyone. See ya. Go Leafs, go.